Hey guys, if you've ever watched any of my videos, you may notice a little change, and that is I just bought a ring light because usually the lighting is so bad in my videos because I record at night and this is my phone and the lighting is not too good even though there's a lot of, lights on, but I don't know. I hope that this makes it better. Anyway, I just bought it today at Miniso. Anyway, not sponsored. So, here's the thing. I used to have if you've never watched any of my videos, I'm gonna put the videos of the previous lore in the description. But I used to have a crush on a guy who was a narcissist. I don't have a crush on him anymore, and now I have a crush on a guy who I'm trying to get over. But he was a nice guy, and I'm not gonna say exactly how, but unfortunately, I'm going to see the narcissist again. Like there's gonna be something that I joined and he joined it as well. And we're going to see each other again. I hope that not often. But anyway, so it made me start thinking about him again. And it's a weird feeling because when you are over someone, like you used to have a crush on them, but you don't have a crush on them anymore. It's just that when I get over somebody, it's usually just I had a crush on them and then I got over it. But this time, he was a bad person. Like he was a narcissist and there was this whole thing and he followed me on social media, then he unfollowed me. Like it was this weird thing. And so I was thinking about him again and I was kind of like it brought me back to when I had a crush on him and when I was like all these things about him. And I was subconsciously comparing him to this other guy I have a crush on. If I'm not looking a lot at the camera, it's because of this light. I'm not used to it. I don't like it too much, but anyway. And the other guy was a nice guy. Like even though the second guy, he's so hard to get over, I'm always complaining about it. And sometimes I'm like, I wish I didn't have a crush on him. What the fuck made a noise right now? I don't know. And even though I wish I didn't have a crush on the guy I have a crush on right now, he was still a good person. And I don't know. Like I thought about this guy for a while, like the narcissist for a while, and then I thought about this new guy that I like, and I'm like, damn. Like the new guy I like is so amazing. Like he has a girlfriend, but that's why I'm trying to get over it. But what I'm saying is that I compared them and I was like, no, there's no comparison. Like one of them was like not only was he a narcissist, but also like I'm going to tell you a little bit of lore. This my context is I just finished not a PhD, a master's degree, and I'm going to start a PhD. And this guy is older than me, and we started we started college at the same time, and he still hasn't finished his degree, you know? And I don't know if he has a job right now. I don't know if he's going to get a job. I don't know what he's going to do with his life. I don't care. All I know is he hasn't finished his freaking bachelor's. And how are you going to get a job, let alone a good job, let's say in the corporate world, if you haven't finished at least your bachelor's? You know what I mean? I didn't do my master's degree for the fun of it. I did it to upgrade to get a better job because supposedly I was going to get a better job with it. And then I was offered the PhD opportunity and whatever. But this guy, literally, he doesn't study. He's not particularly good at it. He's doing everything but studying, and he hasn't had like finished studying yet. And as far as I know, I don't know if he has a job or not. So, and this other guy, he has a job. He's a good person. He's a nice guy. He genuinely cares for people. He's genuinely he's polite. He has manners and all that. I mean, they're both polite and stuff like that. But like the narcissist is more like an act. You know what I mean? It's more like he's being, I don't know what the word is, diplomatic. He's more like diplomatic. He does it. I'm not saying it as an act, but kind of like just to be nice, but not because he's like genuinely kind or whatever. And I knew these things about him. Like even when I had a crush on him, I was like, he's not finishing anytime soon. He's still doing the bachelor's. He doesn't have a job. Like he's not doing shit. He's not doing shit. Like he's really just dumb. You know what I mean? And he's not even a good person. I had a crush on him and I knew this and I knew that he was a narcissist, but you don't choose who you like. But like I knew it, like cognitively, like I knew it, whatchamacallit, logically, rationally. I was like, yeah, he's not doing shit. And he's a piece of shit. But now that I don't have a crush on him, and now that I have a crush on a guy who's better, like has a degree and he has a master's degree and he has a job and he's a good person. He's genuinely kind. He doesn't have an ulterior motive. At least I don't think he does. It doesn't seem like it. I haven't, you know what I mean? I did not like see that, and now comparing them, I had to like get over him and I had to like have a crush on a better guy to not only like I knew it logically, but I really had to feel, you know what I mean? Like I really had to like, do you know what I mean? Like it really had to kick in that he's an idiot. Like I knew that he was an idiot, but I kind of like, I don't know, there's like a bit of admiration, I think, in having a crush on someone. Like you have to admire something about them, either the way you look or they're smart or they're a good person or whatever. There's something about them that you admire. I don't know, at least for me. And so I think because I had a crush on him, I think I low key, like subconsciously admired him. And now that I don't, because I don't have a crush on him anymore, now I'm really seeing it. Like I'm like really actually feeling it and seeing it. Like this guy is really an idiot. He's a piece of shit. And listen, I'm not saying like because I'm starting a PhD and he hasn't finished his bachelor's and yada yada. I'm not saying that I'm going to be more successful than him. I'm not saying that he's going to be like a loser in life or whatever. Like it's too early to say. And I'm not an oracle and I don't wish bad things upon him because I don't care about his life and he doesn't care about my life either. But what I'm saying is he like as of right now, he's not doing what he has to do. You know what I mean? Like he's not focusing on his studies. He's not focusing on getting a job and getting a good job after finishing. Like, you know what I mean? He's just playing around. He's just doing whatever he can, like to have fun or whatever. I don't know. Or to make himself look good. But as of right now, he's not doing what he has to do. He's not focused. He's not locking in. As much as he wants to look like he's locking in, because that's basically his vibe, he's not actually locking in. I may be more low key, but I'm locking in. I'm making fucking content. I finished studying. I'm doing a PhD. Well, technically, that's still like, you're still a student, but whatever. Like, what I'm saying is that I'm getting a job and I'm, you know what I mean? I'm making content. Like, I'm trying to I'm trying to build my life. Like, I'm trying to build my career. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to build myself, and I'm trying to pursue what I want. I am locking in and I'm not constantly fucking yapping about it and I'm actually doing it. You know what I mean? Maybe he's going to end up doing better in life. It's not only work, it's also luck. It's a lot of things. You also have to be in the right place at the right time, which is kind of what happened in my PhD apart from working hard. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying he's going to be doing like shit in life, but as of today, what the fuck is he doing? As of today, what is he doing? Is he locking in? Is he building something? Is he building himself, developing himself? Like, what is he doing? This other guy that I have a crush on right now, he may not have a lot of like aspirations or a lot of like, I don't think he's very ambitious. I don't think he is. He has some ambition. Like we share some ambitions, but he doesn't have other ambitions that I have, but we haven't talked about it too much. But, when we were, I guess like when we were like interacting together, you know what I mean? Like we were in each other's life, let's say. And, when I was in the internship, because that's where I met him. And, but he is locking in. He has locked in. Like he locked in when he had to studying and now he has a job. Like it's the bare fucking minimum. I know that. But it made me realize that this guy what the fuck is he doing? You know what I mean? It's like, do you know what I mean? You're not a kid. You're not a teenager who's like, I mean, I know that in your 20s, you're figuring yourself out and you're figuring out what you want to do, but you're not fighting for anything. What are you fighting for? It's not identifiable. It's really just trying to look good in front of people. That's literally it, And my point here is things are for a reason. You know what I mean? Like maybe if I felt like it was a bit pointless to have a crush on the guy that I have a crush on right now, but right now, like today, it really did click in my brain and it really did get inside of my skull that this guy, like, what is he doing? What is he doing? You know what I mean? Like, is he locking in? No, he's definitely not locked in. Like, if I compare him to me, he's not locking in. If I compare him to the guy that I have a crush on right now, he's not locking in. You know what I mean? So I really had to experience that and I really had to, stop seeing him and start seeing this other guy to really realize like what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Like to get some perspective. So yeah, I hope this video helped somebody out. I hope that you guys related to this. I hope that you guys are locking in because If you don't lock in, who's going to lock in for you, you know? And if you're going to date somebody or if you're going to pursue somebody, make sure that it's somebody who they don't have to know what they want, but at least like study or work or both or be entrepreneurial, like pursue something. You know what I mean? Like they have to lock in, like everybody has to be locking in somehow, you know? There's exceptions, but mental health issues, whatever, like it, or health issues, like there's exceptions, but everybody has to be locking in with something because how do you gain credibility? How do you want to be admired by other people if you don't have anything to be admired for? You know? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh my god, this light.